YouTube, what's up? Riz here from Frogs Angels, and today I have a way too early NFL mock draft. Just doing the top 10 today. Expect more mock drafts with the full first round and more, plus maybe prospect rankings and sleepers, stuff like that, as we get closer to the NFL draft in 2017. Probably my favorite thing in sports is the NFL draft, so can't wait to make these videos for you guys as we get closer, but let's get into it. As of now, the Browns would have the first pick, and basically in this video, I'm playing GM. It's what my pick would be. Too early to tell or predict with what teams would actually take. So these are what I would take. Browns, I have taking Myles Garrett first overall. Texas A&M defensive end. I have them taking him because he's the best player in the draft overall, I think by far. Browns do need a quarterback. RG3 can work out if he stays healthy. Big if right there, but I don't think you can pass on Myles Garrett, so I have the Browns taking him. Second pick, Niners, I have them taking Deshaun Watson, quarterback, Clemson. Chip Kelly, I mean, we kind of know he doesn't really like Kaepernick, didn't want to start him in the beginning of the year, even though he was probably the clear best quarterback, so that shows that he's looking for another quarterback. And by me playing GM in this situation, I'm choosing what I think the best quarterback is. And it sounds like lately experts will not agree with this, but Deshaun Watson for me is the best quarterback. Trubisky, we haven't seen enough. He's only got not even a full year of starting, so I need to see more from him. And I for sure like Watson over Kizer. I've seen more from Watson. Kizer's completion percentage is on the low. It's like almost 10% lower than Watson's, like under 60. And that's an important thing for me. His completion percentage doesn't change too much once you go to the NFL. Watson can. It's a bonus that he's mobile, but he's shown me a lot of good play playing against tough competition. So I like him as the best quarterback in the draft. On with the third pick, Chicago Bears. I have them taking Jabril Peppers, safety from Michigan. A big need at quarterback, but the problem here, which I think they might take one, but for me, the problem here is I don't think Trubisky or Kizer, either of them are worth the third overall pick, and the Bears also have a huge need at defensive back, and there happens to be a defensive back worthy of the third pick in the 2017 NFL Draft, and that is Jabril Peppers, also a return specialist. So I like him a lot. Have the Bears taking him. Fourth pick, the Jags. I have them taking Jonathan Allen. Tough thing about the Jags is they really don't need anything. Nobody's like great on their team, any position, but they have good depth. They have potential at every position. Except I don't really agree with them saying Bortles is a franchise quarterback. I don't think Bortles is the real deal at all. So, I would think about quarterback here, but I know there's a 0% chance they're taking one here. So I gave him the best available player is Jonathan Allen, the Bama defensive lineman. On to the fifth pick, New York Jets. I have them taking Leonard Fournette, best running back in this draft. Might be the best running back since Adrian Peterson in the draft, and we had Ezekiel last year. But Fournette is a beast. So I have the Jets taking him, with Forte getting older and injuries are starting to happen for him. So get that running back. Sixth pick, Bengals. I have the Bengals taking Mike Williams, wide receiver out of Clemson. Second Clemson guy off the board already. Bengals, really, I'm surprised they're struggling. Solid team all around. They're struggling this year, and that's maybe because they lost Marvin Jones, and all they have is A.J. Green, who's also hurt now. So add another receiver. I really like Mike Williams. Big guy. He pretty much can do it all. And two top receivers in this draft, Mike Williams and John Ross, if they both come out. Like them both, so it could be either one here, but I went with Mike Williams, big play guy down the field. Titans have the next pick at 7, and they also have 2 picks in this draft. I would be beyond shocked if the Titans don't take a cornerback here. If they had a better cornerback, or few good cornerbacks in their team, they'd be much better this year. That's like clearly their need. I have them taking Marlon Humphrey out of Alabama. Good fit, big size corner. The bigger guys are looking good these days. So, they have quite a few options at corner. They could take take 2 corners with their 2 first-round picks. I have them taking Marlon Humphrey. Can't go wrong with some of the other ones. Like this next pick, 8 Panthers, or I have them taking Quincy Wilson, the Florida corner. So same thing. Titans can't go wrong with him. I like Quincy Wilson a lot. You could go Tease Tabor, the other Florida corner here too. But for now, I have Quincy Wilson, solid corner. Next pick is the Packers. Nobody would have thought we've been saying the Packers have the 9th pick, but I have them taking Derek Barnett, defensive end from Tennessee. He is a 3-lineman defensive end. That fits well with the Packers. I mean, people are saying running back for Packers, but I believe they like Eddie Lacy as long as he's not hurt. There's a lot of needs on defense. I think they need some D linemen, they need linebackers, and they need DBs because there's a lot of injuries in the secondary. But I have them taking Derek Barnett from Tennessee. He's just a freak and he gets the job done. So I really like him. And then 10th pick, last pick of this video, Cardinals. I have them taking Mitch Trubisky. Still need to see more, but the quarterback out of North Carolina, solid year. A lot of experts like him, and Carson Palmer's on his way out, so I have him taking Mitch Trubisky. Those are the 10 picks I have for now. I mean, this is going to change a lot. Notable guys that I didn't have in the top 10 that can very, very easily get in the top 10. Tease Tabor, I already said him, Florida corner. 2 more safeties I really like. This is going to be a good safety draft. Malik Hooker from Ohio State and Jamal Adams from LSU. Deshone Kizer can definitely sneak in there. I think he needs to come back for another year. Very raw. Like sometimes he shows that he has signs that he's the best quarterback in this draft class, and then sometimes you see him and he's like, there's no way this guy's a first rounder. I also think he needs a good offensive line to be able to compete right away. He has a great offensive line in Notre Dame, and he shows struggle sometimes. Another guy I already mentioned, John Ross, Washington receiver. He can sneak in here just because his route running ability and his speed and quickness. Could be like a Corey Coleman from last year's draft, but I think better just because his route running is so good. And that's why a lot of big name guys end up being bust in the next levels because they're route running, and this guy's got the route running ability. And another running back I like to throw out there, Dalvin Cook, could sneak in there. I doubt it, but he is, as of now, the second best running back right after Leonard Fournette. So that'll do it for this video. Expect more draft videos as we get closer. I'm going to be talking about some college football this week about bashing the rankings, college football rankings. I never agree with those. So it'll be interesting to talk about those. My predictions on the big games this week and just stuff going into the playoff. And stay tuned for the NFL picks video like every week. That should be up by Wednesday. And that'll do it. Goodbye.